Brandon here from B2R Investing and Financial Talk. It's a wonderful spring morning, and I thought I would share a video and talk to you about some financial literacy that I believe everyone needs to learn. There are 4 conditions to your personal financial health, and I want to go through those 4 different categories and 4 parts that you need to work on and focus on and make sure you're in healthy position, and ideally your goal should be to best practice. Number 1 is your income. You want to continue to grow your income, but what the wealthy understand is, even in their investing, they want to do investing that grows their income, grows their cash flow. The wealthy ultimately want 5 different streams of income. They also live in the belief of the 4 quadrants. On the left side, you have employee, self-employed, business, and investments. They understand the tax code and live to maximize their income and minimize their taxes. On the business and investor side, they typically pay, on the investor side, 0% in income tax. They know, as average, 22% or less of their income comes from the employee and self-employed side, which are relatively 40 to 60% in income tax. So they're minimizing their taxes so that they can make those dollars work for them. Number 2 is cash. Within their net worth, they maintain a 10% cash position. But within that, they hold that money even accountable. There are 4 conditions of money. 0 to 4% is what's called dead money. That is money that's just barely keeping up with inflation. Safe money is 5 to 9%. That's typically bonds or treasuries. Healthy money is 10 to 13%, but wealthy money is 14% and higher. They use that for their investments, but they do keep their cash earning money so that it's at least growing with inflation or just slightly above it. Me personally, I hold my cash accountable, and right now trying to keep my cash position earning an average of just slightly above 5%. I've been able to do that. Number 3, investments. They are looking at their investments, and they're a more active participant in their investments. They don't put it in a mutual fund and be passive, because those returns on average are less than 10%. They take a more active participation in their investing, be it buying specific companies in the stock market, or most of the time, you'll see a lot of the wealthy investing in real estate because of the tax advantages, and the returns on real estate is well above 14%. They take that active role. But one other thing they believe in, the wealthy believe in the power of debt leverage in investing. They love using healthy leverage, not over-leveraged. I personally believe in starting in real estate, you want to look for a leveraged position, ideally with best practice at 70%. They are looking to buy cash flowing properties. They look at debt. They believe that all debt is not bad debt. There is a difference between bad debt and good debt. Good debt is on assets that grow in value and produce cash flow, going back to number 1, producing and growing your income from cash flow. They are looking at debt as a way to acquire wealth, but the poor and middle class, they use debt to look like they're wealthy. The wealthy use debt to become wealthy. Number 4 is simplification. They live within their means and actually significantly below their means. What the poor and middle class do is, as they are earning income, as their income grows, their expenses grow to match, and they never can get ahead. But what the wealthy do is their income grows, they have a gap, a huge significant gap, to continue to reinvest that money. They see the value of money, and the purpose of money is to make more money. They grow that, so they live in that simplification of living below their means, growing their income, but having a healthy gap between their expenses and their income. Till next time.